Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
Hello, today I wanted to do a kind of different video. I feel like I haven't done anything like this in a long time. Probably since I made my bullet journal, which I've almost completely filled up now. And I'm making a transition. I'm doing something different from the bullet journal. I enjoyed it, it was fun. And it's also kind of wild because my bullet journal is basically like, it's like the whole pandemic, like from lockdown. It's a weird little time capsule. And I kind of want to write like a preface to put at the front page with the table of contents, just like if I ever find it in the future. Just it's weird, it's a little trippy, but anywho. This is a totally different video, somewhat journaly, somewhat organizey. I actually want to talk about how I personally stay organized, keep track of all my things and jobs and to-do lists, and I know it could probably help someone out there. You know, whatever works for you. You might take some tips or tricks from this. Who knows? Who knows? So first off, I want to talk about just the very simple calendar app. I live and breathe by the calendar app. In fact, let me grab my iPad and I'm gonna open it up. So yeah, right now I think I already did a video about what's on my iPad, but I have the big calendar widget. I love it because it shows the next 4 days. So it shows Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I live and breathe the calendar app. I have everything in it. I utilize being able to put the address in there. I use the multiple day repeating situation. Honestly, the calendar app is great. I also love to color code everything. So because I do different jobs and I teach different places, or I do some personal training still, I color code absolutely everything. And then I love it because then it's very rainbow, which is just very fun to have a rainbow calendar. I also use my alarms a ton. I don't know about you, but my phone is on silent 99.9% of the time, unless I'm expecting an important phone call of some kind. So I like to use the alarms to let me know, like,
Hey, you have to leave the house for work in like 15 minutes.
if I had for some reason forgotten that I have work, if I overslept my, wake up in the morning alarm, I have another alarm going, hey, get up, you gotta go, or whatever. Usually it's work related, honestly, but I utilize the alarms because I constantly keep my phone in do not disturb. Well, not do not disturb, I keep it on silent, vibrate. What do people call it? I do actually utilize the do not disturb option on my phone as well as on my tablet really frequently. So it's good that I use the alarms, because if I forget that on, I might not even see a notification on my calendar notification telling me you got things to do. Because when I'm teaching and I'm using my devices when I teach, I don't want, notifications of text, calls, interrupting the music, or just interrupting class in general. What do I have on me? Just dog hair. And then I also use the reminders app, but I use it more like a to-do list.
I'm like, oh, today I need to mow the lawn, bake a loaf of bread.
Or far out to-do lists, like in a month I have to start packing for nationals. So I'm like, it's like kind of my general overall to-do list, and I'll put things on there that might not need to be done like this very second today, but just so I don't forget about them. And that leads me to the Notes app. I like to use it to make charts. I wonder if I have any of them on my iPad. I usually make the charts on my computer. Oh, here I have a chart. You can kind of see it on here. But yeah, I like to make chart when I'm trying to figure out my new schedule instead of just punching it right into my calendar, like, because I can edit it, click and drag, I can move things around. It's not as complicated as using Microsoft Excel. And I believe Apple has something similar to Microsoft Excel, so I like to use that, as well as charts of when I'm planning out videos like this one. I make a chart. The first row, I like to put the dates of like the upload of when I need to get it done by. I put the video idea, and sometimes I'll include you need to get these supplies together, just organizing my thoughts. And then I'll have another row where I just put a little check mark when it's done, which is always nice. And I've utilized that for both of my YouTube channels, this one as well as Pauline Sculpts, my fitness channel. Then this leads me to my new bullet journal type replacement. So I enjoyed the bullet journal, like the creative side, but I would rather spend that creative energy towards scrapbooking and preserving memories versus just writing. And I found that by making the little boxes and like kind of boxing in how much information I can write down, I felt a little too restricted. And then also having the dates, I felt like I needed to write every day. And writing every day might be what works for you, but for me, I have some days where I'm like, I just need to sit and rest because it wasn't quite working for me. But I did enjoy it. It was like a fun thing to try, but that leads me back to my iPad. It leads me to GoodNotes. GoodNotes is an app. I don't know if you can kind of see it. You can have a digital journal on here. One, I love this because I'm not using paper. It's a little greener. Two, fully customizable. I just simply use Canva, as well as some of it in here is from, I'm gonna put the artist's name like somewhere on the screen right now that I found via Pinterest, of course. They just make the cutest little drawings, graphic design work of these little small creatures out in nature. Escapism, that's the word I'm looking for. But anywho, so I made this digital journal and so far I absolutely love it. You can start off completely blank. You don't need anything. You can actually add pages. I wonder if I can show page options. You can add, regular legal. They have a monthly planner, a weekly planner. Like, you don't have to have like a cute, kawaii aesthetic digital planner. I simply did that for myself. But you can use this app. I'm pretty sure it's still free to download right now, but you can have a digital journal. You don't need to do it on an iPad. I think you can also have it on a phone. It might even be optional on a computer. If it is accessible, I will write somewhere on the screen if I found out that it is on computers, and we'll know right here. Hopefully it's good news. But anywho, this is just a blank page and I was doodling some sprites on it. I use my fake Apple Pen and you can just sit and write, which I love. But also I've made some custom pages. So I've made the month, right now I have June and July only, but I need to make like August, September. I'm gonna try to make like 2 months at a time just so I don't feel like I just sit and do it every month. But I like to make the month and I like to circle specific dates that are important. I left that at the bottom. And then I went ahead and made a habit tracker. Here you go, habit tracker. And I put what habits I'm trying to just do more often. So far, I've been cleaning and reading and editing the most. Absolutely love it. I wanted to do something like that in my bullet journal, but I felt like I couldn't really figure out how to fit it in there. And then I also made this little 4-section to-do list. Let's say I'm filming a couple videos at a time. I can put the title of the video in the top box and list like what I need to get organized. I've also been trying to get back into meal prepping. I currently have on here is meal prepping, and I have breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner. And then I have this week page, so I can put this like the week at the top and then just list what things I need to get done on specific days that week. I also made a hourly page, just for those really busy days where I need to get a lot done at once and I need to get them done on a schedule. I will use that. I don't need to use it every time. And then I went ahead and made a page for every day of the week. They're just so cute. Oh, I'm so happy with how they turned out. Then the last page I made was just a blank page. I haven't written in it yet, but I can actually connect my iPad to my Bluetooth keyboard and sit and just type and journal. And my favorite type of journaling is train of thought journaling, where I set a timer or I just write until I can't think of anything else to write, and I just write whatever thoughts come up. And it's nice when I can type. I type faster than I write. I don't know if you're like that, but that's my little digital journal. I'm honestly so proud with how it turned out. It's a lot more useful for what I'm trying to do, which is stay organized and also have a space where I can just dump all my thoughts real quick, and it helps me process whatever I'm going through at the moment, kind of a thing. If you guys want, you can comment down below and let me know if you want this, because I can really easily make it accessible. I can make like a little Google Doc, so all of these digital journal pages are available if you want to download GoodNotes and use my pages, and I'll make sure to add the pages as I make more months and that kind of thing, so you have access to those. And if I ever come up with a new theme for my digital journal, I'll make sure to put that in there as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got maybe a tip or trick out of this video that helps you. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss next Sunday's video. I try to post a new video every Sunday at noon Eastern time. And you can like this video if you liked it, and I might try to do more organizing videos. You can request things down in the comments below or just chat with me, and I will see you again soon. Bye everybody.